Okay, very good. Today we'll be practicing the Gusan basics. A Gusan is a short bow. If you notice, it's about the height of bringing it up to my armpit. And it's a short bow that has tapered ends at the end to keep your hand from flying off the end because it switches ends frequently. So the Gusan, you'll find yourself doing this a lot, changing ends. And as you're doing this, you don't want your hand to slide off the end because then you're in a world of trouble. So the Gusan is designed with a tapered end to kind of wedge you in and stop you from falling off the end, okay? This is not a Gusan, this is just a regular short bow. If you want to take a regular short bow and turn it into a Gusan, just take one of the rubber feet from the bottoms of chairs, you can find them at any hardware store, and pop it onto the ends on either end of the Gusan, okay? That'll work just fine and keep your hands from sliding off too much. All right, so you're gonna start with your hand in the middle and tuck it up into your armpit. Feet together, bow. Now step your left leg forward and put your left hand out in front of you and bring the Gusan up into your palm. Point the other end forward and step through, and as you do that, slide your right hand out to the end. Tip the end back towards your waist here. Step back with the right, and as you step back, push back as if you're sheathing a sword. Okay? Now, number one, this is both hands facing down. All right, bring it up and look through underneath of your arm. You should have a window here to look through. And step through, strike down. Use your belt as a guideline for your opposite hand, so as you're striking, you don't have your hand down here or up here. Use your belt and touch your knuckles to your belt. Okay? Then you're going to change ends, and how you do that is you stretch out and push back. So stretch out, push back. Okay? Now tip this end up, look through underneath, step through, strike down. Again, knuckles at your belt. Grab, push. Bring it up, step through, strike down. Grab, push. When you turn around, set into a horse stance and draw a circle. Just like you do with the bow when you turn around. Circle and disarm. Change ends. All right, let's come back with the same basic. Ich. Ni. San. Number two, bring it from here up to the side of their head. So you're aiming for the temple. You can aim for the neck or the jaw. Anywhere in there is a good target. So you're back like this. This has kind of a whipping action to it. Pull back with your left as you're whipping out the right end that way, okay? So from here, step through, temple strike. Choke, choke. Step through, temple. Choke, choke. Step through, temple. Choke, choke. Circle to turn. Choke, choke. Step through, temple. Step through, temple. These are Zenkut stances. Step through, temple. Circle. Number three, just like in the bow basics, we're going to go to the ribs. So far, top of the head, side of the head, ribs, and number four is knee. So it's just like the bow basics. So take it from here, step into a horse stance, and whip it out into their body. Now notice on the previous one and this one, I'm fully extending my back arm. The back end here is out in front of my body, see? I don't have it back here on my waist. I want to get full extension. Okay? Step through, hit. Choke, choke. Step through, hit. When you're doing these horse stances, you're at a 45-degree angle. The weapon is going straight in. One more. Step through, strike. Circle. choke, choke. Coming back, same thing. Ich, ni, san. Circle. Choke, choke. Okay, as I said, number 4, we go down to the knee. Now when you do this one, reverse your front hand grip. Don't pick your whole hand up, turn it around and come underneath. And don't do it like this either. Come to the end and roll over. Watch how I do. Come to the end, roll over the side. Okay? Now step through, pull, push, so that it has a nice whip action down into their kneecap. Each. This is up by your chest, not in front of your face. You're swinging it here. You want this to push while this is pushing across as well. Both at the same time. Now, change your hand back over. And again, you go over the edge. So your hand actually never loses contact with your weapon. Choke, choke, and then change grip on this side. Step through, knee, roll it over. Choke, choke, roll it over. Knee, roll it over. Choke, choke, circle. All right, coming back 3 times. Choke, choke, roll over. Ich. Ni. San. Okay. Now we're going to change from the double-handed down grip to the baseball bat style grip, which is where you have hands facing each other, left and right, okay? How you do that is choke, choke, tip it up, and then pivot around on your palm to grab the other side. Now you've got it like a baseball bat or like a samurai sword, okay? So from here, let's do the turn. Choke, choke, tip it up and reverse your grip here. All right. Now as you're doing number 5, we're basically starting over from head down. So this makes it a little bit easier to remember. Number 1 was the reverse hand grips to the head. Number 2, to the side of the head. 3 to the ribs, 4 to the knee. 5, you're back to the head. This style of grip, bring it up, and I want you to look underneath of your arms. See, I'm looking through. Here, the bottom hand should be even with your forehead. The top hand should be up, and the Gusan should be upright. I know it's hard to see. Don't tip it back. Keep it upright. It's okay if it leans back slightly, but bring it up this way. And it depends on how much room you have too. Okay? So from here, step through, striking down. Just like you would in the swords, in the Suburito basics, or with a katana. You want to squeeze here, and you want to bring it down and pull in as you do so. Change grip by going choke, choke, roll over the side, bring this hand up and pivot around to the other side. Bring it up, step through, strike down. Choke, choke, roll over, tip it up, swivel this hand around. Bring it up, look under, step through, strike down. Choke, choke, turn your hand around, circle. Choke, choke, bring it up, turn this hand around. All right, let's come back 3 times. Each. Choke, choke, turn your hand around, turn your hand around. Ni. Choke, choke, turn your hand around, turn your hand around. San. Choke, choke, turn your right hand around, leave your left for now, and circle. choke, choke. Bring it back up, turn your hand around. Now bring it down here, and we're going to go to the temple. So from here, bring it up to the side of their head. And this again has that whipping action. So as you're going, you're going to be pulling and thrusting at the same time. You want it to whip out into their head. So from here, step through, temple strike. Choke, choke, turn your hand around. Turn this hand around. Temple strike. Choke, choke. Turn your hands around. Temple strike. Turn only your right and circle. All right, let's come back 3 times. Choke, choke. Bring it up. Each. Turn your hands around. Ni. San. Okay, now we're back to going down to the knee. It skips the ribs. Bring it up, reverse your grip, baseball bat grip, and bring it down from here down across into the knee, just like you would a baseball bat. So you're here, step through, strike down. Choke, choke, reverse grip, bring it up, reverse grip, and down. Choke, choke, reverse grip, bring it up, reverse grip. Step through and kneecap them. Choke, choke, turn your right hand around only. Circle. Choke, choke. Bring it up. Let's come back 3 times. Each. Knee. And san. Okay, number 8 is a continuation of number 7. So in number 7, you go straight down to the knee. In number 8, you're going to do the same motion, but continue through around your head to the other side of their head. As you strike, make sure that your hand is here on this side of the Gusan so that you don't whap yourself in the face. Protect yourself here. All right, so let's give that a try. So we turn, choke, choke, bring it up, reverse grip on the right hand, step through, kneecap, continue around your head to the other side. Protect your head. Choke, choke. Turn your hand over, bring it up, switch hands. Step through, kneecap, around and to the other side of their head. Hand here. Choke, choke. Turn your hand around, bring it up. Step through, strike down. Up and around and into the head. Choke, choke. Turn your hand around, circle. Choke, choke. Let's come back 3 times. Bring it up, reverse your grip on your right hand, baseball bat style grip. Step through, knee, continue, head. Choke, choke. Turn your right hand around, bring it up, change your left. Step through, knee, continue, and head. Choke, choke, reverse grip, reverse grip. Step through, knee, continue, head. Choke, choke. Number 10, bring the whole Gusan up and over. And you can think of this 2 ways. This is either a block, like a push block, like you do with the bow staff. So if you're holding the bow staff, you'll do this. That's a push block. We'll be doing it like this. Or, if you prefer, think of the tip of the weapon instead going in and digging and disarming. So think of it going in between their hands on a bow and then twisting and torquing their grip off of their bow. And you can think of it either way. As you do the basic, it'll make subtle differences in how this looks. So if you want to, step through, push block here, then you come up and you strike. If you're thinking of it as a disarm, it's going to look a little more wiggly. It doesn't matter how you think of it. What matters is that you pick one, choose one, and have it make sense in your head for you. Okay, let's go ahead and go through this one. This is number 10. Both hands down, and they stay down as you start. You're gonna bring the Gusan over to your left side, step through, and then bring it up in front of you. Now you'll shift stances to a Zenkutsu stance, and you'll roll the Gusan down to your waist, where here you'll be able to shove it straight out in an attack. Don't relinquish your grip. You're gonna hold on, just let it slide through. Just hold on loosely. Pull it back to that same spot. Choke, choke. So you switched hands in the air. Step through, swing it around to your right side, come across, shift stances, bring it to your waist and shove upwards and out. Bring it back here. Choke, choke. One more time. Step through, block, strike, back, choke, choke. Now this is the only one when you turn around is different from the other ones. When you turn, slap it down. We were taught a couple of different ways. You can do that in a straight line, or you can do it in a whipping wave type action. It's a little bit more fun. Looks kind of cool. But either way is fine. So you're here, turn. All right, let's come back 3 times. Choke, choke. Step through. Ich. Choke, choke. Ni. Choke, choke. San. Choke, choke, and slap. Bring it up, baseball bat style grip. You're gonna do like number 5. Bring it up and strike down. As you're coming down, let go with your left hand and allow it to swing through all the way back to a vertical position with your right. Then put your left hand up and just tip it over into your hand. Change which hand grabs. Tip that hand up and reach under. Grab to that baseball bat style grip. Bring it up, look under just like number 5 does. Step through, strike down. Continue through, let go with the right now. All the way to a vertical position. Right hand up, landed in that hand now. Again, change grip. Okay, bring the other hand down. Now on this last repetition, you'll add a few more strikes to it. So step through, strike down, swing through, hand up, grab. Now, let go with your right, bring the left around, but keep this hand here to protect your head. Hit them in the head with the long end of the Gusan, and this is here to protect your face. Now, after it touches your hand, bring the right hand up, above your left, grab it, slide your left down, and finish your strike. Okay, let me show you that again. Same deal with the right hand side. This is the last strike of the repetitions. Down, around, grab. Switch which hand grabs, hit. Keep this hand here. Bring it back, put the right hand on top of the left, slide it down, strike. Okay, choke, choke. Turn your hand around so both hands face down, circle. Choke, choke. All right, let's go back 3 times. Reverse grip, bring it up, baseball bat style grip, step through, swing and catch. Change sides, step through, swing and catch. Change sides, step through, swing and catch. Keep this hand here, but let go. Bring it around, hit. Bring it back, grab up above, slide your hand down, finish your strike. Choke, choke. Turn your right hand around, circle to turn. Okay, very good. choke, choke. Now to end the Gusans, do like a number 5 strike, okay? Step through, strike down. Now, reach out a little further. Hold tight and roll the Gusan over and step back to a horse stance here. So if you notice, my hand is kind of twisted in the back. My wrist is on my belt, okay? From here, swing it back around, up and over, and let go with the left hand. Let me show you that end piece again. From here, up, strike, reach out, roll back, swing it through, let go with the left. Very good, and those are your Gusan basics. Thank you again.